And this is all with my backpack on my back, which I maybe should have took it off before trying this. Yeah, definitely should have took the backpack off. I've dropped my case. And my phone. What am I supposed to do here? Swing across like Tarzan? Okay. Standing on a tree root, that doesn't count as a floor. A pair of trees that have been nailed into. Alright, enough of that. Hello, hello, hello. This is hike number 3, training for Norway. I've been watching a lot of my old footage back, well I say old footage, the last few videos I've done, and I'm just kind of looking all over the place, not really looking at the camera, so I'm going to try and do a bit more eye contact. So I've only been walking for about 15 minutes or so. This is Guisborough Woods. Not too big of a hike this time around. About 2 hours 40 minutes I think was the time. I'm using the All Trails app for the route, and most walks I've done with whichever app I'm using, I tend to knock quite a good bit of time off. So I think I might manage to get around this in about 2 hours, so we'll see. Butterfly. So I'll just keep hydrated, more so than the last walk where I barely touched my water. Well, as you can probably guess, none of this is scripted. Before I start recording, I just say what I'm going to say, but it is what it is. Brand new to this vlogging thing, so hopefully I'll improve with my communication as well as the getting physically fit. And what do we have here? 8-foot ball. It's great condition. Shotgun going off. Right, let's see how far I can kick this with these walking boots on. Oh, see, that was a great kick, but I was aiming over there. I'll pretend I was aiming straight down the path. So, the pack. I used a luggage scale, weighed it this morning, came out at 7.4 kilograms, and I still had a few little bits to put in, like my phone battery and phone wallet, you know, a few other electrical things. So the weight will probably be closer to 8 kilograms now. Each hike, just keep increasing the weight. I've still got a few more items to buy, a sleeping mat, so I've got my tent on my back, waterproof jacket, woolly hat. It's May, it's cold, it's not cold, it's warm, but I've got my fleece, I've got everything on me that I currently own that I will take on the hike. And like I said, I've got a few more things to buy. Head torch. So just off the top of my head, I think it's going to be between 12 and 15 kilograms maybe, I don't know. Just going off what I've already got. But this feels fine, feels good. I assume I'm going left, but I'll check the map. Best thing about these hikes is it's just me and the birds, trees. So I just came through this farmhouse, through this gate, and I was wondering where I am in relation to the largest peak, largest local landmark to where I live, which is Rosebery Topping. Came through the gate. There she is, right in front of me. I can see about a group of people on top. Like, it looks tiny. It's not, I don't even know if it's classed as a mountain, but it looks more between a hill and a mountain. I don't know the difference, but this is the Tees Valley. This is just complete flat land, completely flat. Yeah, look, you can see the ocean on the horizon, just there. So even though it's relatively small, I think it's about 320 meters in height, you can walk up it in about 45 minutes, 43 minutes, something like that. But despite it being not impressive in terms of actual, like the fjords in Norway or even some of the bigger peaks we've got in the UK, whether it's Ben Nevis or Snowdon, it's, yeah, it's not big. It's you get out of breath doing it, but even after talking down to it so much, the view is spectacular from the peak, just because it's just flat for miles and miles and miles. So there she is. I don't really see this view. Well, it's the first time I've seen this view from this particular side. Usually I come up from, I think that's like the north face. Well, the ocean's over there, so that's going to be like northeast. So the north, it's going to be this kind of direction. That's our little Rosebery Topping around Guisborough Woods. Hasn't been a great deal of woods, but this is a bit more than what I was expecting. But I've been weighing myself about once a week, and the weight's just been dropping off. It's just a couple of pounds every week I keep losing, that's what I want, as well as my overall fitness to go up. I want my extra body fat to decrease, because I don't want to carry any extra weight than I have to. See that, do you? Right at the end of the path. Staring right at me. Because I'm not exactly camouflaged. So it's looking right at me. There it goes. Another good reason to be out in nature. Right, so that was good, wasn't it? Seeing a deer. If I just stayed at home playing Xbox, that's fun, but I wouldn't have run into a cute little deer. and it's my inclination when I have free time is just to stay at home. Like I said earlier, I am quite a solitary person. My inclination is just to stay at home, drink coffee, play Xbox. So I have to kind of motivate myself to leave the house, just push myself to, you know, once I leave the house, once I get my gear together and I'm moving, then, you know, not one time have I regretted doing this, not once. I've not come out in the in heavy rain yet, so that's another thing to consider. But I'll be prepared for it. I've got my waterproofs. But that's the thing, isn't it? It's you have to push yourself, and that's the only way I've got any level of satisfaction or happiness or whatever it is you want to call it, contentment, and just the just the list of reasons to get outdoors and hike. The list of positives is just too many to count. It really is. It's yeah, it's not something I'll regret doing. Definitely not. Let's continue. Whew. See, I'm at about 700 or so feet in elevation, and you can see the views I was referring to earlier in the video. See, there's Roseberry Topping, still not quite as high, but the view from here, well, it's just as good. That is Redcar over there, where I grew up. See, look at this side of the summit that I'm on. Moorland over there. Look at that. That's Guisborough. That will be Newmask Woods, that ridge. And that will be Huntcliffe, Saltburn. So yeah, just this ridge of trees here. That's where I live. And I'm 36 now. Never been on this trail before. Didn't know these views existed. So it's just mind-blowing, the things that you can find if you just, you know, put your boots on and, you know, just walk.